Hello there, I am Lo, and welcome to the stream. Let me just shush the music up and swap our scene over. We are back in Animal Crossing today, and I am starting a little bit early, about 10 minutes or so earlier today, mainly because I feel like this may take us a while to find a new villager because I am so indecisive, and also the longer I'm sat in my office, the warmer I am getting. So yes, we are going to get on with this a little bit earlier. I have a few jobs that I want to do beforehand, so we'll get on with those, and then probably like in about sort of 10-15 minutes we shall make a start on our villager hunt. I think I'm just going to take like 50 tickets, and then whatever we have that doesn't make up a stack. I can't remember how many we had left over last time. But let's get into the game. I haven't opened the game at all today, so I do have one or two, like I said, just one or two little things that I want to do. I'm not going to go into like doing the full like daily jobs or anything like that. I'm not going to go find my fossils and pick up the shells and things. I'm not going to bother with that. But I would like to, I've been moving houses, so I need to move a house, and I also need to buy the land for our villager that we're going to go find, so we need to do that. And I'll show you one or two like little updates, because I have done some things since we first streamed on this island last week. So as you can see, we now have Isabel. There's no more Tom Nook announcements for Ravenfell. So hello there everyone. Right now on Ravenfell it's 6:52 PM on Wednesday, July 16th 2025. Now for today's announcements. We have a new friend on our island. Let's give a big Ravenfell welcome to O'Hare. O'Hare was our campsite villager. I was very relieved. I would have been happy with anyone except for Pietro. That sheep clown scares me. I do not want him on my island. So yes, we have O'Hare now. I'm sure you'll enjoy island life here. He's not going to be staying for very long. Well, he's going to be staying until we can start moving villages out, essentially. So for now, I hope you all enjoy the loveliest of lovely days. So yeah, I was kind of sad that Tom Nook no longer does our announcements. I enjoyed the Tom Nook announcements. But yeah, anyway. Okay, so that's for our expanding our home. We now have, oh, I think I've reached the, I think I've got a full upgrade on the house now. I think I've got, yes, I do. Oh, I bought the pro license thing and I haven't been in my house since. So we can now have accent walls and also ceiling decorations, which is great. Yep, okay, we know how to do this. Stop flashing up on the screen at me. Yeah, so I have a full house now. We decorated, I think, the we decorated this bedroom last time. Luna, hi! It's lovely to see you here. I hope you're having a good day. We're just getting into some Animal Crossing. We are going to do one or two little jobs, and then we're going to get into a villager hunt, which I'm very excited for. But I hope you're doing well. Okay, yeah, so we didn't have the kitchen last time, so this is my little kitchen that I've put together. I still feel like it needs a little bit of work. I want to get the sloppy sink. I forgot to save that for myself, or bring it over, I should say, from one of my other islands. So yeah, we have the kitchen, and then that's all that's decorated, but we have the upstairs now, the downstairs, and then the room to the right, but they're all completely empty. So let's get out of here before someone comes to visit, because we have jobs to do. And I have moved my house as well, so we're now living on the little island, if you remember from the last week. So this is our little island that I'm now living on. I was sat behind resident services. So what I tend to do with my island before I rip them apart and to redecorate them and terraform them is I kind of decorate them and make them livable as like a temporary situation. So I'll put my house where is best that I want it for a little while, because it's going to be there for a while. I want to make sure that I'm in a nice spot. But yeah, so we have a little bridge going over there now. That's new. I've decorated around resident services a little bit with some like little country fence and hedging. It's kind of like my go-to. I've also got myself some mums and cosmos. Hi Sherb. It's me, Sherb. Hi. I'm gonna go real hard today. Gonna play hard, snack hard, yell bar hard. I love him so much. Hi Ione. Well, hello Gleam. What do you have to say for yourself? I'm glad for weather like this. That's perfect for air drying my laundry. I think your laundry would freeze in here right now. It's winter. Hey Nick, welcome in. It's lovely to see you here. I hope you're having a good day. So yeah, we didn't have Blathers last time either, so I measured out sort of like where I wanted him to go, because I am not upgrading the museum. We're keeping the tent. So what I've done is I've popped the trees behind, but I'm going to situate him into more of a cliff when I can do terraforming. So I wanted to make sure that I had enough room behind. So that's why he is out a little bit, sort of like stuck right back. So I did that with him. Let's see, what else is new? Oh, Floor is here. She is often very difficult to find, so actually I will speak to her. Having such a blast, Pinky? I'm surprised this poor girl doesn't have icicles coming off her beak. She is not made for a winter island. I'm practicing striking a pose. It's an important life skill. You never know when you might need to pose. Okay, Flora, you do you. Oh, we might as well grab our bottle while we're just doing one or two things before we set off. Okay, so yeah, I moved Flora onto the beach here. This is O'Hare, so he, I think, will be in boxes. I think he should be unpacking. Yes, there you go. Oh, he's living in a giant puddle. I've never had him. Thanks for inviting me. Thanks again for inviting me here. Yep, thanks to you, I made my big Ravenfell debut today. I think I'm going to be a big star here, but first I got some unpacking to do, so I'll see you around. I guess you and Flora are going to have to fight for the spotlight. It's a little gingerbread bunny. But yeah, I've never had him before. So I was pleasantly surprised and happy that I got him. So we need... I don't think I'm going to move Ione. I'm not sure if I can move Ione and put a plot down. So I'd rather play it safe. That was Sherb's snowman. He's now living on the beach. He can't have his snowman anymore. Yeah, I kind of decorated up here a little bit. We've got a little phone box. Has to be a red one. We're British after all. And then over here we have the shop, which I'm going to try and not buy anything from. I have access to other islands that I can buy the things I need from. Mainly tree saplings is what I'm after. And flowers. So I have, like I say, I can go to other islands to do that, because I think you have to spend a certain amount in this shop for it to upgrade. So I'm going to see, we're doing science here on Ravenfell. I'm going to see if I can keep the baby Nook's cranny this time around. Hey Mega Evie, how are you doing? I'm okay, thank you. I hope you're having a good day so far. It's always lovely to see you here. And then we have Able Sisters. And then we have our campsite. So I think our next house plot, we're gonna go see Tom Nook about it. I need to figure out where we can pop it. I would like it over this side. You're great. It's always good to hear. So yeah, I think it definitely won't fit here because of the rock. I wonder if we can fit it in here. I wonder. Hang on a minute. Oh, McKay's shouting at me. Give me 1 second, guys. Right, I'm back. Sorry. I had Cat to sort out. You got your shirt you ordered from Pokemon to go today? In real life? What has he got on it? Do you think we can squash a house here? Okay, well we could try that. We can try. That might be a squash. If not, we might be able to get one here. So let's see, 3 and then 4 wide. And then that's 2, 3, 4. Will that be... That might be too close to the rocks. So, but we have a couple of options, and if not, it'll just have to go over the other side with the shops. It's not a massive deal, but if it could fit here, that would be great. Oh, shall we pick up this? Let's get this out of the way. We can just drop it somewhere, I guess. Oh look, we'll drop it here. It's fine. You know I'm not going to be able to pronounce that right? right. It has the Pokemon Zamazenta? Is that how you say that? And Zacian? The box art legendary Pokemon from Sword and Shield. Oh, very fancy. We have a rose bed. I don't think I've ever placed that. Ever. Oh, why can't I want to drop this snail. Oh, hang on a minute. I only... Look, I'm going to be going and doing things. What do you want? Okay. Is she going to give me... Is she going to give me something? Okay, she's got something for us. A hello gift from my new neighbour. Oh, she's so sweet. I said them both correct, by the way. Oh, thank you. Yay. I can pronounce Pokemon names. Oh, she's giving us a painting set. Oh, she's adorable. I kind of have an idea of what I could maybe, how I could maybe keep her for the theme I'm going for with this island. So yeah, I have ideas for her that I may be able to work into my island theme, which I can't share with you guys. I'm so sorry. I never know whether people who will be coming to the island for the for my charity event in next May will be around. I never know if they're going to be like, if they're lurking or anything, so I don't want to spoil the theme for them. They get to find out at the beginning of next year. Because I tell them, so then I can like let them know what the theme for the party is. But right, shall we do some villager hunting? So let's go and speak to Tom. I think he's about to tell me that I owe him like 2 bill. Yep, here we go. Well, hello there, Roo. Your home has a proper basement now, does it not? You won't find any folks with a home as impressive as yours. Which brings us to The cost of your remodel, that'll be 2,498,000 bells. Bonjour. Hey, Safet. It's lovely to see you here. Oh, I'd like to discuss something. Oh, okay. Although we can't increase the size of your house any further, well, with all that furniture and trinkets you've collected, I suspect your storage is becoming quite full. No, not yet. So once this loan is paid off, I'd like to offer you a new service, expanding your home storage. Anyway, that's just something to keep in mind for later. For now, please keep making your loan payments using the ABD feature on the Nook stop. On the Nook stop. Did you hear the name Rue? Yeah, this is Rue. my little island design character is called Rue. She looks nothing like Rue. She's a very pale, grey-eyed redhead. Right. Oh. Okay. He's full of information today. Okay, it's about our campsite. Oh, this is the amiibo feature, right? I forgot when this kicked in. Waiting for visitors is okay, but maybe you're interested in taking a more proactive approach. So, if so, you can use Amiibo to invite guests to the campsite with the new service I've added. You can access the service via I keep wanting to say Tom Nook Stop, and it's not. It's just Nook Stop. It works with an Animal Crossing character's Amiibo. You can play as Tom Crook in Fantasy Live. In game, it's called the Raccoon God. No, he's not a crook. I don't like the hate that he gets. I like Tom Nook, okay? Sure, he likes to fleece you out of all of your money, but he's a businessman. I've watched him grow through and build all of these businesses and things and earn his money. I like him. I'm a little bit like that with Red. A lot of people have a lot of hate for Red. I love Red. He doesn't sell, like, counterfeit art. He sells his version of the art. Okay. Right, we really need to get going with our villager hunt, don't we? Let's just see what else have we got here. Nothing that I need, which is fine. You feel the same way. Skulls, hi! It's so nice seeing those little emotes in chat. I love my little girl. I added a new one, if you have noticed. Because thanks to you guys for becoming members on Monday, I was able to add a new one. Tom Nook gives you grandfather vibes. If you were to draw him as a human or something. Oh, I think he would be like a Wall Street guy. You know, but like I don't know, maybe like a 1920s, 30s kind of guy with like the fedora and the like pinstripe suit. That's kind of how I imagine him. Right, Rue, sit down. There we go. Okay. So we're not holding a ceremony. That I think is for the clothes shop. We just haven't got there yet. Infrastructure, I think I need to talk to him. I think it's in this section. Yes, here we go. Sell some land. This is what we need to do, and then we can go find ourselves a villager. Okay, that's fine. You can have 10,000 bells. That's your new favourite emote now. Isn't he cute? He's a little hydrate fox. You can see Tom Nook as a New Yorker with a fedora and exactly, right? Yep, that's fine. Give me my little house pot, please. For you, Tom Nook, if he was a human grandfather in the woods who is ginger and retired businessman. He lives in a large cottage and goes out chopping wood. I feel like he would hire someone to chop wood for him. Timmy and Tommy would be the ones having to come and chop the wood for him. and bring him food. I can't. I feel like he doesn't want to do anything himself now. He's like retired. He's earned his millions or billions, I should say. Right. Okay. Give me my little housing kit. Let's go. No, we're good. We don't need to do anything else. We don't need to speak to Isabel. I sorted out my town tune the other day. With any island Rue is on, my town tune is always Zelda's Lullaby. So that's our town tune. And then I swapped the... I haven't got any custom designs yet. I just swapped the flag to the tree. Because I didn't want it to be the Nook leaf. Right. This is the first place I think we're going to try it, right? Yeah, because we can't fit it there. So, let's see if the house will fit here. It's too close to the ledge, but I don't think if we go over, I think it will be too close to the sea, right? No, it's not even moving. It's so annoying. Right, so let's see. I might be able to move it. I don't think I'll be able to move it out one and forward either here. How are you too close to the ledge? I don't understand. Let's try it like here then. Let's just see. I think this will be too close to the water. Let's go forward one. No. That's fine, game. Honestly. We're gonna go over the other side then. Okay, there is a bridge around here somewhere. Oh, okay, there we go. Right here. Okay, there's our shop, and here is the campsite. Let's just measure this out. That's 1, 2, 3, maybe, I think 4 here this way, maybe? Or can we do 4 going back? We can do 4 going back here. Okay, that works great. I will read chat in a moment. Let me just measure this out and then place this little house plot down. Right, I think this should work. Please. Oh, hang on a minute. No, we want to go over one. I'm going to have to move the cooler as well, otherwise I'm not going to get through that. Right, there we go. Yes, please. Done. Every time you hear the name Rue or Peter or something related to the Hunger Games, you immediately just go on a rampage and chat to someone about it. I restrict myself a lot in chat. Aw. This game hates beach houses. It really does. But this is, you're kind of getting a little bit of an insight into how I do things with my new islands. All buildings go on the beach. It's the easiest thing to do. If you place them on the beach when you first start, you're not having to spend 10,000 a time to move all the buildings when you then need to sort out like doing terraforming or anything like that. So, but yeah, it can be, the placement in this game for a lot of things is very awkward. Trees and water are my nemesis, and trees and cliffs are a nightmare. I hate it. Hyperfixations are interesting to say. Oh, yes, I understand those, Safet. Believe me. I'm playing my hyperfixation right now. Welcome to, what would it be? When did I start playing Animal Crossing? When did Wild World come out? Like, did I get it in like 2008? I think I may have got it, something like that. 2007, 2008. It's been my hyperfixation ever since. Right, let's go villager hunting. I haven't got anything in my pocket, have I? No, okay. Yeah, this is definitely a hyperfixation for me. And maybe a little bit the Hunger Games, if I'm being kind of honest. Right, there we go. So we have those ones, and then we're going to take 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. Okay, so we have, what, 52 was that? Yes, we have 52 tickets. Let's see where we go, what we find. You started playing New Leaf when it launched day one on the 3DS. Nice. Yeah, I started with Wild World. You have over 9,999 hours. I can't tell you what the hours are. I think between all of the, between the two accounts that I have on my Switches, I think I have like close to 5,000 hours and counting, maybe something like that. Yeah, I went hard on this game. And I've had a lot of islands. New Leaf is fine. It is new. I mean, I loved Wild World, but New Leaf, there's a number of features in New Leaf that I miss that I would love to have back here. It maxes out on 99999. No way. So you've actually got over that. Okay. Yeah, I met Lottie the other day. We may do some. I may show you how I speedrun the Happy Home Paradise, so I can just get features. Yeah, or we may actually do it properly for a little bit. We could always do some decorating streams. That might be kind of fun. Right, we are going Nook Mile tickets. There we go. Yep. Time for takeoff. Right, let's see who is going to be on our first island. I better have done this right. It's been a long time since I've done this. I haven't restarted a new island for about 2 years. So we'll see. Spyro. I know someone who loved playing Spyro. Is your favourite? Do you know, I never played Spyro. Okay, let's go catch some trees and chop some bees. Who do we have here? Oh, I need to get my vaulting pole out, don't I? Oh, there we go. Right, who have we got? I think... it's a chicken. Is that Egbert? I'm not very good with the names for the chickens. I think it's Egbert. Yes, it's Egbert. He's lazy, right? Don't like him. You have a wall of Legos? Wow. Catch some trees and chop some bees. Yep. Yeah, it's that's Rue's version of the catchphrase. Right, let's head back. We don't take chickens. We don't do chickens. I was expecting just purely like Snooty villagers. But I think Egbert's lazy. We already have a little lazy baby Sherb. So I don't need another lazy. You have the armored chicken. Oh, what is he called? What is the armored chicken called? I can't remember. Yeah, I'm not good with the chickens. That I kind of try to block them out of my mind. Fish some boots, shoot some fish. Yes. Love it. Right, we want to fly. We're not going to work. Rue's got other work to do right now. Getting through all this dialogue is work. He gave you a golden casket. That's ominous. I can't remember what he's called. It's gonna drive me crazy. What is he called? You're like, oh, thanks. Yeah, I would be too. That's very creepy. I'd be like, well, do you want me to put you in it? Weird, creepy chicken? Or if you're trying to get evicted from the island, that's a really good way of doing it. Oh! Oh. Tasha! Hi! Okay, now she is Snooty. She is so sweet. But we're only on island number 2. So we can't, I don't want to just be like, oh yeah, we'll take her. She was kind of when I was looking at, I have had a little bit of a browse. But I'm looking at the Snooties, I'm not sure. Oh. Oh, hello. Hello there. Yeah, come at me if you dare. If I get bitten by a tarantula, I'm gonna be so mad. Everyone shh, shh, quiet, shh. Quiet, shh. No, it's a tarantula. I hate them, but I haven't caught one before. So I needed it. If I weren't villager hunting, I would flatten this entire island. I would take everything off it, and then I would turn it into a makeshift tarantula island, and that's a very good way to make some money in this game. Because then you either sell them, or you do it when the is it Flick is around, and he will pay more for them. So you can earn a bucket load of money. It was one of the best ways I used to make money. Yeah, you hate those bugs. Yeah, me too. No, Safet, we don't make noise. That was slightly stressful. It really was, because they'll jump at you. Well, I guess technically they're attacking the net. But yeah, they jump at you. So when it like does its little like hissing thing at you, if I'd have kept moving, it would have jumped at me. So every time it like hisses at you, you have to stop until it like chills out. But I could have run around the island no problem without my net in my hand, and it wouldn't have bothered. It's when it sees the net that it will go for you. I have had a number of instances on different islands where I have been chased by those things. And I had one, I can't remember what island, I think it was one of my family members' islands I was on. And I stupidly was wandering around with a net in my hand at night, in tarantula season, and tarantula came out of nowhere and started running after me. So I sprinted, but I weren't near any buildings. I couldn't go in anywhere, and I was like running around, and these things just wouldn't let up. Once they start chasing you, they do not stop. But I got to a point where I couldn't see it on screen. So I thought I'd lost it maybe. So I stopped to put my net away. And it just came out of nowhere and got me. My poor little girl collapsed. And woke up outside of her house. It was terrifying. I hate it so much. Some of you got chased by a tarantula? Oh no. No. Imagine you can get the wasps in multiplayer. Oh no. Yeah, that's the thing. You can't get the wasps in multiplayer, which is great. You also don't get the wasps on Capin's Islands either. They are a Your Island and Nook Mile ticket island only. So you don't have to worry when you're shaking trees on the special like Capin Islands. the tracker, oh yeah, the tracker trackers. That's basically what it is. Tarantula Chase is a new type of horror. Oh yeah, it's terrifying. We also have scorpions as well, which in the Northern Hemisphere islands it's scorpion season. But because I'm in winter, it's tarantula season, and they come out from 7 p.m. onwards. So yeah, if you have to kind of make sure that you're not wandering around with a net in your hand, and you're fine. But yeah, other than that, I can't remember your name. Coach, there we go. Are you? I think you're. Yeah, you're a jock. There's no way. There's no way I'm taking you. Sorry, coach. One jock is enough for me right now. We don't talk sports or abs on this island. Yeah, it's pretty terrifying. Yeah, they're the wasps, the scorpions, and the tarantulas will attack you, and then you can also, during summer, we have mosquitoes on the island as well that are out at night, and if you stand still for too long, you get bitten by a mosquito, but you can hear it buzzing around you, so you kind of like need to move. But those ones, there's no major consequences for those. You just get bitten, and then like she'll like rub her little face, and then let you know that she's been bitten. But if you get attacked by a scorpion or tarantula, you will collapse and then end up back at your house, passed out, and then you can get stung once by wasps, and you then will have like a awful looking eye, and then if you get stung again, you then pass out and end up at your house. You have to take medicine in between the wasp stings. Hi, True Gamer, welcome to the stream. It's lovely to see you here. I hope you're having a good Wednesday so far. You hate mosquitoes? Me too. They are not fun. We don't really have them here. We have, like, I guess maybe a smaller relative of them that we call midgets. They're a nightmare. Yeah, they're not fun in summer. Okay, let's go. We also have like horseflies. They're awful too. Come on, Orville. Get me on the plane. We've not had great villagers so far, I have to say. It was nice to see Tasha, but other than that, I'm not. And I think Tasha was the only one that was the Snooty that I could have taken, because that's kind of, I think, what I'm looking for. I think I'm after a Snooty. You hate bees, their behaviour is terrible. Their behaviour. Oh, that's not Apollo, right? See, I'm so bad with the bird names. This is Pierce. You lazy. No, you are a jock as well. Okay, Hawkeye. Bees are unbelievable. Yeah. I hate that we have that tarantula just hanging out in my inventory now. Horseflies are evil. Yep. They really are. To horses and people alike. What do I mean by Snooty? Okay, so if you're not familiar with the game, let me explain. Each villager has a personality type. So that is jock or sporty, sisterly, lazy, peppy, normal, Smug, Snooty, and Cranky. So there's like, what, 8 different personality types. And depending on their personality type will depend on what they talk to you about. And also how they sound as well. So the lazies kind of sound like Orville, and sort of the jocks, like we've just met with Pierce. The crankies kind of sound like Wilbur, and the peppies are sort of, they're like very upbeat. The normals, I love the normals. People think they're boring, but I love them. They talk to you about books, and I love it. And then the smug and the snooties are very similar, just like one is male and one is female. And they're very sort of, they know they're great kind of thing. Hey Minus, hey Adi, you okay? I hope you had a lovely day. Have I watched the Mandela catalog? No, I haven't. Do the personality type differ what emotes you get as well? Yes, they do. Yes, so that's why when you kind of first start out and you're trying to, so like it's your very, very first island ever, and you're trying to get all of the things, having at least one of each personality type means that you can get all of the emotes, or reactions, I think they call them, right, in game. And then also it'll help you get all of, like, a lot of the DIYs as well, your crafting DIYs, because certain villagers will craft certain items as well. So you can so yeah, that's a good way of sort of like getting everything. But then it's like, now I don't, you know, I have islands where I've got everything, so I tend to sort of skip certain personality types, mainly the jocks. They get to a point where you reach like the top level friendship with them, and they basically just tell you what their abs are called, and it's like nearly every conversation, and it's a lot to like listen to multiple times when you're talking to them. It's not fun. Oh, Whitney. Oh, this is going to be hard to leave. I've just let go a full wolf island. I promised myself I wouldn't take any other wolf but Dobie. But I love Whitney so much. She's so pretty. Oh, that film's a little spooky? Oh, okay. Oh. The fandom is hilarious. Right, okay. I don't do spooky films. Oh, I love her. But we can't. We're barely into this. We can't. We've used like 5 tickets. She's the best one we've come across though so far. But yeah, I have her amiibo. I am struggling. It's gonna. This is the thing. We come across a wolf. I am going to struggle, okay? But I have her amiibo. If I really wanted her on this island, I could sort it out. It's not a big deal. But the only wolf I definitely would like on this island is Dobie. So if we come across Dobie, then I'll take him. If not, it really doesn't matter because I have his amiibo. I actually would prefer to not find him because I think that's how I'm going to bring him in as an amiibo, so then I can control Flora leaving, because I think Planty said that she wanted Flora, so I was going to try and coordinate that with her. Okay. So yes, let's go. You finally played Sonic 06 after like 5 years, and when you played it, you was like, wow, I can't believe Sega messed. Oh no, you don't want to play it anymore. Oh, it's so sad, isn't it, when you go back to a game after so long, you think, why, how did I play this? How did I like this? It's kind of sad. I have that with oh, what's it called? Echo the Dolphin. I don't know how I got through that game as a kid. It's so hard. I'm like, how did I play this? Because it's on you can get it as part of your NSO on the Sega the Sega port that we have on there. And I'm like, I can't remember anything. I get so panicked when poor Echo is running out of air, and I'm like, how? How did I do this as a child? How did I cope with this game and actually get through it pretty okay? Yeah, it's such a classic Sega game. That game is actually so bad. Oh no. Right, okay, we're gonna go catch some trees and chop some bees. Where's our campfire here? Oh, this way. Who we got? Who we got? Hello? Oh wait, hang on. No, we can't do this. Oh, I've played Aladdin and Lion King. I have them on my Switch. Oh, one of them anyway. As well. Yeah, I loved those games. Yeah, I used to know there used to be like a little cheat key thing that you could put in for Aladdin. I think there was one on Lion King as well. I had them on my Sega Mega Drive, and when I found that out, I remember when I used to play through Aladdin. Prince, we're not going to take you. You're very adorable. I wouldn't mind a frog on this island, maybe, but you are not the one. I'm sorry. But yeah, I remember when I used to play it through, and once I found out, like, I think it was something like ABBA. You used to type in like ABBA, and it would skip the level for you. I remember when I realized I could do that, I used to skip the magic carpet ones when you're in the Cave of Wonders because it went so fast that I couldn't cope with it because the screen was just going too fast. It was so like overstimulating. So I would skip that one, and then I think I maybe would skip the one after because it was very similar. But yeah, I really did enjoy Aladdin, and yeah, I remember completing that, and I remember completing Lion King. They were difficult games as well as kids. I had Jungle Book as well. I don't think I ever finished Jungle Book. I think Jungle Book was harder. I don't know if I ever got. I don't know if I ever got fully past like when you have to fight. Is it King Louis? The orangutan? Is he called Louis? And that one you didn't have like a little cheat thing for either. But yeah, I remember Jungle Book as well. I think you can get that for the Switch now too. But yeah, I remember playing those. I think if I were to ever stream them, I'd have to not have the music on. I cannot get copyright strikes. And I've been in so much trouble playing those games. Yeah, I'd have to mute the game sounds for you guys and just like have music on. That's the only way I could do it, or if there's some way to turn the music off. I think that's what happened with Snufkin while we're playing Snufkin. I make sure that streamer mode is enabled, and I think that does something to the music in the game. I'm interested to playing that off stream when we've finished it, like replaying it but with that mode off, just to see what it does, because I know a lot of the music has been done in collaboration with Sigur Rós, which are, if you've not heard Sigur Rós, they're incredible. It's a very unique sound of music. But yeah, I love Sigur Rós so much, and yeah, and they have done the music for it, so I think maybe it has something to do with that, where it, I don't know, maybe it won't play certain songs that you would then get copyright for, which I really appreciate. Mint. Hello. Oh, Nibbles even. Mint looks slightly different. I saw the green. Okay. Right, Mint is peppy. Mint wants to be a pop star. That is what Peppy is, basically. We already have a Peppy. She's our flamingo. Let's double check, see if there's a bottle down here. But yeah, I guess we'll just kind of see. I'm kind of just enjoying and seeing who we get. And we'll sort of say when we get down to the last 10, we'll see who it is and maybe we take someone. Then. Did I see the casting for Zelda and Link in the Zelda movie? Now, is this official? Is this official things? Because wasn't Hunter, whatever she's called, up for the role? No. I feel like I've just got her pronouns wrong. Got the pronouns wrong for Hunter. They were in. They were in the Hunger Games. The ballad. I feel like you've dropped $1 bazillion on plane tickets at this point. They're 2,000 Nook Mile tickets. 2,000 Nook Mile points a ticket. So yeah, a lot. We're going. But I have a lot because you accumulate those points by simply living on your island. So before I delete an island and reset it, I always exchange whatever Nook Mile points I have for Nook Mile tickets. And little Roo here had maybe 100,000 plus, nearly 200,000 worth of points. So I just sat for so long and like exchanged them, and yeah, and did that. But yeah, it's a lot. You've never been on a plane in your life? I have been on a couple. Not a fan. I know people who love it. I am not one of those people. But I feel like I'm glad I experienced it, so now I know I don't like it. But yeah, my very first flight was a teeny tiny little plane. And I flew not far from where I live. There's an airport about an hour to 2 hours away from where I am. And then I flew from there to the Channel Islands, which are basically teeny tiny little islands in the English Channel. They're actually closer to France than they are to Britain, but they're part of Britain, part of the UK. Yeah, so I went to Jersey for... How long did I go for? I think just maybe 5 days, something like that. It was lovely. I did a whole tour around the island, which you can do like in about an hour or so. This is Genji? I think this is Genji? Genji, we won't be taking you. Yeah, you are sporty. We are not taking you. I don't want to know about your apps, okay? You hate turbulence. Me too. Turbulence is terrifying. Yeah, we had a lot of turbulence on the way back from the Channel Islands. And we had to do this like ridiculous turn where it felt like the plane was sideways to come into the airport. It was horrific. I hated every moment of it. Yeah, it was not fun. And then my next flight, so I've only flown twice. My next flight was a 12-hour flight to South Africa. That was wasn't as bad. Been on a bigger plane. The G-force always gets me when you take off. I felt it it made me feel like I was being like shoved back in my seat. It was the weirdest feeling. I didn't like that. But the way that we the way that we went, because we did a direct flight. I was going to see family. We went to see did a direct flight from London, and the flight takes you. They fly over Europe, and then down Italy, like the length of Italy, and then come into Africa, North Africa, and then down across North Africa, and then down the west coast of Africa into South Africa that way. So we're going to Cape Town, which is on the west side of South Africa. And we had to fly over like Tunisia. There was a thunder and lightning, like full on storm going on. It was terrifying. I like looked out the window and there was just like these massive flash. I was like, what was that? And then I suddenly realized I was like, this is terrifying. I'm not a fan of storms anyway. In my little house, I'm not overly keen on thunderstorms and lightning. To be in a plane while you've got one going on in the air, even more scary. You've been on a plane a few times, Mega Evie, but you've never been out of the country. Well, America is so huge, right? That you could just have like a long haul flight going from one side to the other, surely. Whereas it's like here, it's barely anything to jump on a plane like here in the north and then travel down like to London. It's yeah, it's maybe even like half an hour, 30 minutes, 45 at the most. It's crazy. Bye, Safat. Have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging out and being here. It's always lovely having you in chat. And hopefully I'll see you around on Friday for some Breath of the Wild. Let's get going, Orville, shall we? Okay. Let's go. Okay, let's see who this is. Longest flight you was on was 18 hours. Is that... And you've never left the country? That's insane. That's a longer flight to stay in the same country than it took me to leave my country to go to South Africa. That's a 12-hour flight. Guys, America is huge. It's mind-blowing. That is... How? Yeah, that's insane. How huge that is. Oh, he's kind of special, right, though? Little hands. Our little Yeti. The abominable snowman. You're not a gorilla, you're an abominable snowman. You're a Yeti. I must be rude. That's actually, I know, right? I don't understand. It's like where I am in the UK, I can drive less than 1 hour. Not like, maybe even like, what would I say? Maybe around 30 to 45 minutes and I am in another county. You can't leave a state sometimes just by driving that far in America. It's crazy. But yeah, I could drive if I drove north or east, I would hit county borders. Just by like living just by from where I live and like just driving like 30 to 45 minutes. Oh, you went from LA to Hawaii. Ah, okay. So still classed as America, but not like mainland big America. But yeah, that's still a really long way. How did I not realize that Hawaii is actually that far away from you guys? That's crazy. Yeah, we're not taking hands. He started to talk sports. Yeah, yeah, it absolutely blows my mind how huge your country is. It really does. Yeah, we're just... An hour is too long for most people to drive around here. And I'm far up north in England. I'm actually closer to Scotland than, yeah, I'm closer to the Scottish border than I am to London, because most people know London and that's kind of it. It's the only place that exists in England for most people. I'm nowhere near. It takes me about 6 to 7 hours by car to London. Shorter time if I was on the train, and if I were to hang on a second, guys. Why can I not do anything with that? Give me 1 second, guys. Right, sorry. Okay. So an hour is how far you go to watch a movie? Seriously? That, like, how, what? What? I don't understand. That's so crazy. Yay! Look at our little hydrate fox. Yeah, guys, don't forget to hydrate. I don't know why that isn't coming up either, because we do have... Make it easy, do you have permissions to do that one? Let me give you some powers. There we go. It is on a timer. I don't know why it's not coming up. But if, yeah, you can put... Make it easy, you can put... If you put exclamation hydrate in the chat, it is on a timer. I don't know why it's not popped up yet, because we have been going for long enough and there's been enough chatter. But thank you for the reminder. Everyone, get your hydration going. You go in. I mean, I mentioned the Hunger. Did I mention the Hunger Games? I don't remember mentioning the Hunger Games. I don't have Nightbot. It's purely my little cloud bot in what is it? In Streamlabs. There we go. She woke up. It's tea break time, so take a moment to hydrate and then carry on with stream. So I shall do that. I'm going to have water. I have no tea today. I'm purely having water because it's warm here. I'm telling you, it hits like 20 degrees here and the upstairs of my house turns into a sauna. It's not fun. Who is... Oh, what are you called? This isn't, but what are you called? Bonbon. Oh, Bonbon's peppy. Bonbon's got some great hair going on. That is, yeah, that is something. We're not taking Bonbon. Do we have a DIY bottle anywhere at all? We haven't really been checking for them, but every now and again I kind of remember. But right, nope, nothing here. Let's go. Degree C. I can never tell you what the what it is in Fahrenheit. Whenever I say whatever it is temperature, it will always be Celsius. Yeah. I'm not great at translating it over either. I can never remember the calculation or like what the difference is at all. I always have to remember when you guys say, oh, it's 100 and whatever, that you mean Fahrenheit and you don't mean it's over boiling point. Because that would be bad. Not that 100 or whatever in like 100 plus in Fahrenheit is good. But for us that's boiling point. Right, there we go. 20 Fahrenheit would be below freezing. Yeah, that's that'd be cold. I mean, I don't want it like too far below freezing, but I like it a lot colder, please. I find here that around between like 15, maybe 18 at the most, isn't too bad. As long as the humidity is low. This is the problem with because Britain is an island, and you know we're completely surrounded by water. We're actually also in a position where we get a lot of different weather systems coming at us. So our weather is very changeable, but it's also during the summer times very humid, and that is what makes the heat unbearable for us. Over the last weekend when it was like 28 to 30 Celsius, it wasn't just the fact that it was that temperature. It made it feel, I had moments where it felt like you couldn't breathe because the air just felt so heavy and horrible. We need a really good thunderstorm, and that says a lot coming from me because I don't like them. But we need something to like really, really clear the air. We've had rain, which has cooled it down a little bit, but it's still today gone back up again after it completely, it rained so heavy yesterday. I was so happy. But yeah, we need something to clear the air and like reset the weather. Essentially would be great. So I don't know when that's going to happen, but I feel like it's probably going to be a big one when it comes, because it's been so humid for quite a while and we've not had a decent storm for a while, where I am anyway. So we need something. Cousteau! Bonjour, Cousteau. He has got the best moustache on a frog. Look at him. He's so fancy. I don't think we'll take him. I think I would like a frog on this island. I think a frog might work with what I want to do. I definitely need a bear of some description. Yeah, and I'm gonna have Dobie. I wouldn't mind a duck, maybe. Mayhaps, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm a little undecided. I don't think we'll come across like fauna, but fauna would be quite nice as well. You're not even taking the French frog. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I do like him. But I'm also, like, we're only an hour into this, and I don't know if I can... I'm not sure if I can put down another house plot. I can't remember if I can put down another house plot and then carry on. Yeah, I'm not sure. No. I can't remember how it works. It's been a long time since I've done this. Okay, time for takeoff. But I also have in mind, it's kind of like, well, it does matter who I take. I want to obviously like the villager that we're gonna have for a little while. But I am happy to do some sort of swapping around of things. I have amiibos at my disposal, so I can do that if needed. -40 is the same as -40 in both. Ah, I did not know that. Right, let's go chop some bees. Oh, I think... Oh, Poppy. Oh, I think we have to take her. Okay, I think we're taking Poppy. I think I have to take Poppy. I think Poppy would work great with my theme. I think Poppy would work so well. And her house, guys, her house is the most magical autumn vibe ever. I mean, I will decorate the houses anyway. Oh, not so fun fact. Yeah, it depends on whether you're actually experiencing those temperatures or not, whether you decide it's fun, right? Yeah, I think I need to take Poppy, and then we will go and buy another house plot, place it, and then see if we can carry on. We should be able to carry on villager hunting. We should. So no duck or bear. No, there's like 10. We can have up to 10 villagers, so don't panic. And we have, what have we got now? 5, 6. So she'll be number 7. Yeah, because we start with 2. We then did a hunt and got 3 more. So that's our first 5. O'Hare was number 6. We have no choice who we take at the campsite. You have to take them. So he came yesterday and he's unpacking today. We've placed our house plot down, and yeah, I'm taking Poppy. Poppy will work so well. I think I can make her work. And I know I already have like little Ione, but now I have Poppy, I might not feel so bad about letting Ione go. Maybe eventually, we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna take her, and then we'll buy some more land. We should be able to buy some more land. Move to my island, Poppy. Hi, Poppy. Yes, it is such a great idea. She's adorable. When I ran into you, I never expected to be invited to live on your island unless you were just teasing me. No. Do you really mean it? Oh, she calls you Nutty. You'll love it there. This is also exciting. I can't wait to start packing up for my big move after this tour. If I remember right, I'm supposed to contact someone named Tom Nook about relocating. But do that before I forget. She's adorable. Right, okay, so we have her. We're gonna go home. That house plot that we put down should have a sold sign on it. Let's just double check for a DIY bottle. And then we should be able to put down another one. And then we'll carry on and see if we can find our bear. Or duck. And we're ready to go home. Yes, let's go. All right. Okay, so Yeah, if we come out here now, we'll go check this house plot. Put your little vaulting pole away. So if we go here, if I have done this correctly, we should have a sold sign. There we go. This spot is reserved for Poppy's new home. Yay, we did it right. Okay, I'm going to push you more this way. There we go. Too bad there's no goose villages. Well, isn't there a chicken called Goose? Wait, so you can evict villages? Yes. It's done in a nice way though. It's not like you go to them and basically say get lost or anything. You can't kick villagers out in that way, like a mean way. What you can do is if you have when you have all 10 spaces filled, you can then invite someone to your campsite, or if you have someone come to your campsite, you can then ask the campsite villager to stay, and if you have done it via an amiibo, you can then choose who you want to let go, and then there's like a whole conversation where the villager you want, the new villager that you want, will go and speak to the other villager, and that you don't see any of that, and then you kind of like fades to black, and then they come back and say, oh, that person was already thinking of moving anyway, so they're going to take their spot. And that's kind of how that works. When you have just a random campsite villager that you want to move in, you have to play games and things with them and basically convince them. But the villager that they suggest speaking to is random. So what you then have to do is, if they choose a villager that you don't want to leave, you have, before you end the conversation, you basically have to like back out of the game, shut the game down, and then go back and keep playing the game again until they suggest the villager that you want. It's a nightmare to do. I have done it far too often, but it's kind of worth it when like the villager that's arrived in your campsite maybe is very, very special. So yeah, you can do it that way, but you can't like go to like these guys and be like, this person is causing problems, I need you to evict them. It doesn't work that way. It's all done quite nicely. Hey Stefan, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. So yeah, that's yeah, unfortunately you can't like kick them out. Okay, we're getting more inquiries about the campsite you helped build. I plan to draw visitors easily where the campsite has proven itself to be a masterpiece. We've laid the groundwork to increase tourism, and I hope the number of island residents. Now, if that positive word of mouth marketing about Ravenfell will just spread. I admit it though, this is the most difficult part of our whole venture. Don't you worry, Mr. Nook. She's so nice to him. As long as we all work together, I'm sure we'll reach our goal of having KK hold a concert here. Oh yeah, we're in with Project KK right now. We're gonna hold the tiniest music concert you'll have ever seen. You feel the same way, don't you, Rue? Yep, dreams do come true. Oh, he's so sweet. I'm more determined than ever. We're not done, Rue, and we're all counting on you. Yep. When you're ready to talk about the next part of the project, come ask me. What should I do? Okay. Well, we're not going to do that yet. I want to buy some more land. We've still got some villages to find. I want infrastructure. Okay, and then sell some land. Yep. That's fine. Take my money. Yep, that's fine. Right, and then we need to go see if we can fit this next one on the beach. Thank you. Okay, okay. Is there anything else? Oh. Well, let's ask him what we need to do. Okay. I'll explain the last major task for Project K then. We started gathering feedback from folks on and off the island. Our focus right now should be... Oh, this is the island star rating, right? Okay, so we need to work on improving the image of the island and gaining that all-important word-of-mouth marketing. I've asked Isabel to assist with collating the feedback, so talk to her for the latest information. I think Isabel will have some good pointers on how we can improve the island's image as well. In short, we need to increase our population, improve the island's scenery, and turn Ravenfell into the most charming island it can be. Infrastructure is important, but let's plant flowers and use decorations to make this place look snazzy. Well then, thanks for your help. Yeah, this is where Isabel tells you how awful your island is via a star rating. I think you have to hit 3 to 5 stars. I think it might be 5 stars. No, maybe it's 3. And then KK comes. Isabel's biggest complaint with me is too many trees. You have a tree limit. I can't remember what it is, but I usually end up surpassing it once we've done the whole KK thing. Right, oh, I need to not do that. We need to go and try and put this down somewhere. You never play this game, but it seems like there's a million special things to do compared to New Leaf. Yes, yeah, there's a lot to do. It's definitely taken what was started in New Leaf, like with the campsite, and the do you remember you could do like the special projects? It's sort of gone from there, where now like you basically have the entire island to decorate, and you can let me see, I think, oh, I don't know if, oh, we might be able to. Might be able to fit one in here, maybe. And yeah, so you've got like the entire island that you can then decorate, but that's not gonna work, is it? So you have to have like with this, just to get it to, what is it, 3 stars? Oh, that's it, it's 3 stars for the, oh yeah, for the Lily of the Valley flowers, that's right. So yeah, you have to make sure that you've got a decent amount of flowers around. You have certain areas especially sort of decorated, like you want some things on the big rocks that you have around the island. And I think I don't think you necessarily need all 10 villagers. I think 8 will do it. I'm hoping I can put this here. Let's just try. If not, I'll have to move it back. Oh, shall we sell our tarantula? Because that thing's completely freaking me out. Oh, we can fit it here. Yes, there we go. But yeah, there's a whole lot to do, because you're not mayor, you're resident. What are you? You're like resident representative or something like that. So you basically oversee everything else and put all the money in to the island. So certain things still work the same as New Leaf. So with like the little like outdoor projects that you used to be able to do in New Leaf, those are now basically the bridges and the inclines that you can place around your island. So the inclines are essentially just like easy ways to get up the cliffs. They're usually like little staircases or a ramp, and depending on the design of it depends on then like how much it costs. So when you place the incline or the bridge down, you then get little Lloyd that comes along, and then you give donations. And it works exactly the same way as New Leaf, in that your animals will not donate anything. You have to put up the money for these projects, or your friends from other islands can. So if I had like something to be built here, one of my friends could come over to the island and they could actually help donate and help pay for it if they wanted to, which is kind of nice. But yeah, the villagers do not help at all. They take part of the credit for it, which I don't mind. But yeah, they 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 don't do anything. Um, the only time I've seen anything that you have to like donate money towards and see the amount go down, but it takes a while, is you can have like little extra shops at Harvey's Island. Because Harvey has a whole island and not just a campsite anymore. He has like a house where you can decorate the rooms in the house and set up like little photo moments and things with your villagers and stuff, which is kind of nice. But then behind the house, he has like a little space where Leaf can have a little shop, and I think Kix is there as well. Reese and Cyrus are there, and then Tortimer is there, and Sahara has like a little base there as well, and I think Katrina's there as well. And so you have to pay for each one of those plots, and it's like 100,000 bells. But that, yeah, that one, if you don't donate, the amount will go down. But you as the player have to make the final donation. And it's not a lot at all. So you could actually set one off and just like leave it for ages, and then just pay like the tiny bit left that you need to in order to like trigger the shop to be made, which is kind of cool. But it's handy. That one's handy to do and sort of pay it quickly, especially with Cyrus, because Cyrus will customize all of your furniture for you. You have to pay him a certain amount, but it's not a lot. And yeah, you can customize things that you can't even craft. So things that you can buy in the shop, you can change the color of them and stuff, and he'll do all that for you, which is what he did in New Leaf. But it's kind of his role has gotten bigger. I use him a lot when I'm decorating islands and things. Oh, we placed our thing down, right? Oh no. Can I not do oh no. Can I not do two? We placed it down, right? Oh no. Oh, mistakes have been made. Oh. There's no campfire here. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It'll autofill, or I'll do a really quick villager hunt tomorrow on my own. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. We'll do some jobs and things. We'll do jobs and stuff. We could always go dream addressing. Because I can do that now. I haven't actually done that yet as well for this island. I need to go meet Luna. We could nip over to Harvey's Island as well, actually. This game would be too much for you. Yeah, it is a lot. But there's also no time limit with it. But yeah, there's a whole lot of information for this game. It has a lot to it, because you then have you even have like the DLC as well, which is the newest version of like the Happy Home Designer. I don't know if you ever played that on the DS. So you have Happy Home Paradise. So you can go, that's what the whole like I want to go to work thing is at the airport. So then you can go and decorate houses for animals that are at the I think it's an archipelago, and you choose which little island they live on, what season they're gonna live in, and then they'll give you a theme. You can unbox their little items and decorate the houses, and then you can also decorate like little businesses and things around and stuff. So there's all of that to do. But what's good about that is when you play through that, I think once you've done like 30 houses, you can then decorate the animals on your island. So those ones that you sort of start with, the first 5, they don't have their proper house. So you can decorate them, change them, or you can even just say to Isabel that, that their house upsets you. And then she'll fix the house for you. So it's the same way that, like, if you get a villager moved in that maybe has been on someone else's island, we're gonna do some jobs and things. Maybe, yeah, we'll do some jobs and things now. But yeah, maybe they have an unsuitable catchphrase, or they're wearing something that is a little inappropriate. Maybe they have a custom design from someone else's island that they're insisting on wearing. I've seen someone have one of their villagers, this villager turned up and they were wearing a custom design from the previous island, and it was basically a bikini. Like a bikini shirt. But if you don't like that, you can then send you can basically go speak to Isabel and say that their speech is offensive, or their clothing is offensive, or their house is offensive, and she'll go and have a word with them for you. Because, you know, Isabel doesn't mind confrontation. Careful who you make a house for. Yeah, you gotta... Yeah, it's oh, hi Flora, what do you want, my dear? There's no way that's allowed, I know, right? I heard all about what you're up to. Oh. Okay, how you're going to make Ravenfell so famous that KK will come here on tour. If that's actually happening, if that actually happens, oh my gosh, it will be so cool. So wild. Oh god, Satire is amazing. They won't. Careful who be careful who you make a house for. They won't show up in the line for the Mystery Islands. What do you mean? I feel like she's going to give me something. Here we go. So she's going to give me something. Please be something good. Shari gave me a springy horse. She's given us a mountain bike. I could put that outside Biff's house. I'm sure he would love that. Right. Let's kick all this away. Let's tidy up that, shall we? Right. Let's do some jobs, I guess. We'll go collect all of our shells. I think we'll sell all of the fruit, so we'll pick our fruit and things as well. And we'll check for weeds and stuff. Oh, meaning they won't... Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, they won't show up when you villager hunt. Yeah, that's true. Which is good. You don't get duplicates that way, at least. Right, yeah, we'll do all the things. We'll see if we can maybe do some fishing. Oh, I'll tell you what I haven't done on this island yet. I haven't been swimming. I need to do that as well. Ooh, pears. Okay, I need to not sell the pears. My least favourite fruit out of all of the fruit on this game. Right, and we will pop down. No, I won't actually. I'll keep it on me because then I know how many I've actually picked up. Let's do it that way, shall we? Do I really want to go around and collect all the fruit? Yes, because I want to sell it. Oh, hello. Okay, shh, guys. Gotta be quiet again. Flora, stay away. Okay. I don't think there's a goal, is there, for getting attacked by one of these things. I think it's the wasps. Don't like it. Oh, I hate it. Right, put your net away. Not again. Oh yeah, they'll be around. They'll be around. They'll probably be around most times that I stream this because I am streaming it in the evening. And if I didn't have Tunic, if I didn't have Tunic on this Switch, then I would happily change the time in game. But I can't because it messes up my save on Tunic, so I can't do that. I don't want to risk doing that. I don't know why I just did that. Peaches. There we go. Let's grab all of our fruit because we can sell this. There's one thing that you want in the Zelda movie. That is the meme. Well, excuse me, princess. Yes. Oh, I didn't realize I shut the wrong tree. That could have been a disaster, guys. I was looking at chat when I shook the tree. That really would not have been good. Okay. You can't time travel because of Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Is that affected by time travel as well? Yeah, that's good to know for anyone who is playing that and Animal Crossing. Be aware of that. But yeah, I had never come across a game that was affected by it like Tunic was. I completely lost all of my save that we'd done on stream. I had to replay, I think, about 3 to 4 hours worth of that game just to get it back. That was a nightmare. I would plant some more trees, but I don't have any saplings. We could go tree hunting, I guess. Oh, I don't know. We'll do things. Let's check for shells. Don't think I checked the bottom end of this beach, did I? I'm just a little bit lost as to what to do now because we've found our villager. I don't know what I'm doing now. My plan has gone out the window. Right, anything? Oh yes, here we go. Give me those shells. Okay. I was about to say the music went very quiet, but we are on the beach, so that's probably why. Okay, we've spoken to O'Hare. I think we've spoken to everyone but Shari and Biff. So before I go into Biff's house, Shari was here. She's just... Oh, she's singing. I haven't got any music out for her to sing the song to. I need to do that. Maybe I just pop my own record player. Maybe let's go get my own record player. Because I feel so sad that she's just singing her little random song. She needs to sing a proper song. So yeah, look. Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what we can do. The pears. Where are the pears? There we go. Yep. Yeah, I kind of feel sad when they sing their little random song. No online, no special events, no daily rewards, no more getting better friendships with the characters. That kind of stuff happens if you time travel. No, that's huge that it affects it that way. Villagers can sing, yeah. So, if I... Let's see. Let me throw... Let me put it here. Right, now she's singing a really, really random song. Do I have... I don't think I have, like, Kate... Oh, let's do the... I'm gonna chop this tree down so we can see her. How have I not bought this game? I don't know. You should. So she should carry on singing. Oh no, no, carry on singing! You are here to entertain us, Shari. Please sing. Please sing. Well, that's just rude. I'll be singing you then. Please carry on singing. No. Shari. Yeah, they right now she's disappeared from there. Let me pop it. I'll pop it here. I'll get something for it to stand on. Do I have something actually? I might be able to make something. Can I make something that this can go on rather than have it on the floor? I always feel like that's better. Can we have a little table? Oh, here we go. This is what we do. I love these little like log stools. They're so good. Okay. So let's put this down here. We'll pop it. There we go. Tuck it in there. And then we'll pop that on there. And then we will... I'll tell you what, we'll put this one on. I love this one. So now, the villagers, wherever they're singing, that's the song that they'll sing. There is one... I don't think I have it. There's one where they like do a weird little yodel thing and it's just so good. I don't think I have it. No, I don't think I have it. I don't have bubblegum either. How do I not have KK bubblegum? That's crazy. How do I not? But yeah, they'll start singing now. But it's adorable, and you can also... You'll also get like multiple villagers singing all together. Which is just the best thing. They'll stand in the plaza and they'll all sing together. And like they'll dance along and like sway along with each other. And then I've seen as well some villagers, they'll put on a show for you. Where one of them will like be stood singing and like doing the little like swayy dancey stuff, and then there'll be 2 or 3 other villagers sat on the floor in the plaza watching them and like clapping and stuff. It's just so adorable. You hate getting money in Sea of Stars, so it's so scarce. Like you only get 5 to 8 gold per battle if you're really lucky. Do you know what I wish about that game? That it wasn't turn-based. I was not a fan of that at all. I wanted to love that game so much. I just couldn't. Oh, do I still have the gap? Maybe let's... Yes, okay, now we can pick you up. There we go. Right, let's go sell some things. And then we will go and find the other 3 fossils. This is my little flower and shrub farm, by the way. And our very imperfect snowman. Right. Yeah, I wish that game wasn't turn-based. because the art style for that game is really pretty. And also, I'll tell you another thing, because we played it... No, we can't, that's mean. We can't do that. We're gonna sell all the fruit and things though. I'll sell the stone as well, why not? And that. I need to keep that. I need to bury him. Oh, so you love the combat because it reminds you of other games. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the whole turn-based thing. And we did the demo when it was first coming out. I got the demo and played the demo on stream. And I also had the demo on... No, I also had the full game on Xbox Game Pass, so I didn't have to buy it. So I had a look at it beforehand. And I remember playing the beginning of it, and you sort of went like through all the tutorial and everything, and I was like, okay, I was getting into the story and enjoying the story, but yeah, the whole sort of combat stuff wasn't a huge fan of it. And then when we played the demo, I was like, okay, well, I have played through like the beginning bit of this game, but it's absolutely, you know, it's fine. I can, you know, at least I kind of know what I'm doing and everything. But then the demo that they gave you for the game was, it placed you somewhere like you'd had to have been playing for maybe a good sort of 2 hours at least before you got to the point of what the demo was at. And if I hadn't have played the beginning of the game and gone through all the tutorial, I would not have had a clue of what I was doing at all and what was going on. This is not going to be a perfect snowman, by the way, guys. We live for imperfection here. This is what we do. I think that one is a little bit... That was a little bit bigger. Oh, why you know? Why you know? No. Okay, now this one's gonna be bigger. Shall we do a giant one? Do one with a giant body. But yeah, I wanted to love that game so much, because I liked the story. Seemed like it was gonna be really good, but yeah, I couldn't get on board with the turn-based combat. It's just not for me. I didn't mind it so much as oh! Oh, he is perfect! Who knew? We got it right. Okay, that's only the second one I've made so far. You always sucked at making the snow people. There's a trick to it that I remember doing. I remember having to take apart one of my islands in order to make the snowballs actually spawn in a decent place. But there's a trick to it, because you can shrink the snowball by rolling it over the path. So yeah, you can use that, and it has to be some, like, the head is supposed to be 10% smaller than the body, so you do like 10 little path marks, and so you get them the same size. Make them like the easiest way probably to do it is to just roll until they stop getting bigger, and then mark out your little 10 path, and then take one of them and roll it down, and then it should be perfect. And I remember doing it that way when I very first played through Winter. I don't bother now, I don't care. But yeah, this is only the second one I think I've made, so... The story's really good. You want the second playthrough? Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I think someday I may give it another go. Give it another chance, but no, not at the moment. Does the snowman get really disappointed if you do a bad job? Some of them, yeah, when they don't get mad with you or like really, really disappointed. But yeah, the ones where a lot of mine are, they're just ever so slightly not right. So they'll be like, oh, so close. And then they might just sort of make some comment like if you'd have just worked a little bit harder or something, or like paid more attention. But then they kind of say, oh, I guess I should thank you for I should thank you for making me. But yeah, I think there are ones when you do like the really, really awful really awful job, they're quite upset. I haven't done that for a while. I should do that next time we stream. It'll probably still be winter when we stream this again. And yeah, I'll make one with a big body and then like a tiny head. We'll see what he says. But the incentive is to make them perfect because you get a large snowflake and a DIY. So if you're wanting to collect all the DIYs, you got to try and make them perfect. So yeah, I learned the little path trick and to make them perfect on my first island just so I could have all the DIYs. Now I don't care because I have them all somewhere else, so it really doesn't matter. Right, let's go and bury our little actually, let's carry on up here. We'll bury our gyroid when we've done our other jobs. Let's not get distracted, shall we? The snow people are sassy. They really are. Do you remember in New Leaf there was a whole family of them? Do you remember those? There was like a dad, a mum, and a was it like a snow boy or like a snow boy and a snow girl or something? There was more than one of them. You had like a you had like a card, like almost like a bingo card or something, and each day you would like talk to, I think it was the dad, was it the dad snowman, and his eyes would change to numbers. If you had the number on your card, it was like a punch card, and you got the number like marked off on your card. I'm sure it was like, what am I doing? That needs to go away. Yeah, it was something along that lines, like, and then I think, didn't you get like a, wasn't there also, I think weren't they the parents? Like, I don't think they kind of looked like they should be like the grandma and granddad, honestly, with the design, because didn't he have a mustache? And then she had like a weird double hole, like high bun thing for her hair. They looked so silly, they really did. But yeah, you did something with I remember the dad had like weird eyes with numbers and stuff. There was, I don't know if it was like a bingo card where when you got bingo you filled the card, you got a piece of furniture. I can't quite remember how it worked. I haven't played New Leaf. Well, I have played New Leaf recently. I charged my DS last week, and I ran around, and my villagers were very upset with me because I hadn't seen them for so very long. I think it worked out. I'm trying to remember. I think Lobo told me it had been, I think it had been about 5 years. I stopped. I tried to keep both going. When I got this, I tried to carry on with New Leaf. Sorry, I'm just checking for weeds down the cliff. I tried to keep both going, but this just took over. And I had to say like goodbye to my my New Leaf towns for a long time. You could never make the perfect snow person in New Leaf. Yeah, I don't know whether I can't remember how you got the. Was it random as to like which one you got, or was it a certain size of the snow person you were trying to make would then create the mum, the dad, the children? I can't remember how it worked, but yeah, that was yeah, I remember that. That would have been fun to bring back, honestly. That would have been great. It's like, instead of just here's a snowflake and a DIY, something a little bit more interactive with them. I mean, this guy will still talk to us. Snowboy. The size of the snowball. I thought it was. You know what would be a good home for me? A walk-in freezer would be a good home for me. He's melting. Right, so let's get Blathers to assess these. Yeah, there was a few like little things like that were in New Leaf that I would love to have had carry over. So yeah, that was one of them. I liked the what was it? The upstairs of the museum as well had rooms that you could essentially rent, and then you could decorate them as your own, which was kind of nice. So that would have been kind of fun to have as well. And then I'll tell you what I really miss, and this isn't from New Leaf, this is from Wild World. Celeste had her own room in the top of the museum, and you could create your own constellations with her, and then when you were wandering around your town at night, you could see the constellations that you had created in the sky. I loved that so much. I love Celeste. She just like, we barely see her anymore. She like maybe comes like once a week or every other week now when there's a heavy like meteor shower. So we don't get her often. Hi Charlie, welcome to the stream. It's lovely to see you here. I hope you're having a good day. You hope it returns in the new Animal Crossing. Yeah, it would be nice if they did something that encompassed features from all of them. You know, I mean, I want like Rossetti back to make children cry. You know, that was so stressful, but kind of so much fun at the same time, being shouted at by Rossetti. And when he would like make you say like you'd have to type out things, and then he would get angry at you if you didn't type it properly. That was always fun, right? Let's go sell. Oh, we need to. Let me run to my house. We're gonna go and plant our gyroid over there. And so yeah, things like, yeah, Rossetti needs to come back in a better capacity, instead of just a voice, essentially, for the rescue service. I would like him back properly. Rossetti can be gone. No. No, what have I just buried? I've just buried my mountain bike. Remember how hard it was to get the traveling cat out of you? Yes. Oh goodness, Katie was the kitten, right? What was the mum called? Was it Caitlin and Katie? Something like that? Oh, I loved that. Yeah, I want her back. I would love her back. So yeah, at the time with me, I have influenced a number of family members to play the game. So I often had access to other people's towns that I could like drop her off in, and like her mum might be there. Like one of my mum played Animal Crossing. I got her into Wild World. When I got it, I ended up buying her a copy, and I'm like, my animals keep telling me that I need visitors. She already had a DS. I was like, you have to play this game so I can shut my animals up by having you come visit. And so when we would get together, we would often play. And yeah, I used to often send that little cat back to her mother, and it would be on like my mum's island or like my niece's islands as well, because they played. So yeah, we would often, when we would all get together, we would all be there with our little, here we go, with our little DSs, like dropping off the cat. Oh, she's so adorable. Why you keep going? I don't think Rue can sway at the moment. I don't think she can do little dances, or maybe can we do little dances? Oh, we can do little dances, maybe. But we can jam. There we go. Come on, Shari. There we go. I've never had her before, and I don't really like the monkeys, but she's actually really adorable. She's kind of growing on me. Now she's gonna just watch Rue dance while I have some water. Right, okay, we're going. She's so sweet. I love it when they sing. You can, what's kind of fun, what I was trying to do with her before she decided to stop singing, and when we were closer to the record player, is what you can do is when they're singing, so like in the plaza, if you have a record player set up next to your plaza, they'll sing whatever song is playing, like she's just done. But if you keep going into the record player and changing the song, they will change the song. And yeah, you can basically have them like sing a few bars of like every song that you have. It's so much fun. You had a big thing of water today. I'm halfway through my big thing of water. I've had more tea. Anyone surprised? Because I'm not. Right, let's sell that. We need to pop the mountain bike out somewhere. I'll sell that. We'll sell the coral. What else do we want back from New Leaf and other games? Do you know something that they had in the original game? Is they in the town you could come across like a football, or like, yeah, so like I think sometimes it looked like a basketball as well, but basically like a football that you could kick around, and you could play football with the villagers. That was always fun. Let's get our points. Oh, nice. So I think that could come back. That'd be quite fun to do. And then also in that like original version, just like Animal Crossing, you could do like little jobs for your villagers, like errands, I guess you guys would probably call them, where when you spoke to them you could ask them if they needed any help with anything, and they might send you off to go pick up something for someone. Shall we go swimming for a little bit? I know we're coming up to 9 o'clock, but we could go swim around the island and see if we can catch some things. Let me go get my wetsuit out. And yeah, so you could speak to, like, if it was in the game now, I could talk to Shari and say, do you need any help? Shari could then say, oh yeah, I lent this buck to Sherb, and he's not giving it back yet. Could you go get it for me? So then you could go to Sherb, pick up the buck, and then come back and then give Shari her buck back, it was just really sweet. Or you might get to Sherb and Sherb be like, oh, I loaned it to Ione, and then you could go to Ione and then you might get the book back from her and then give it back, and you know, there'd be like a whole like little trail that you'd have to do to get the item back to the original animal. And I kind of like that. They made the animal, like the villages, a little bit more interactive even in that original game. And I think there was one or two things as well, I think in City Folk. I don't think they were in, I don't think it was in Wild World, but I think in City Folk I remember, I don't know who, well, I didn't really play that extensively. That's not where I want to be. I'm trying to think. Oh, shall we put our little... Because it's cold here. We need our little water shoes on. I think it was City Folk, where I'm sure I remember someone asking me, we're gonna take all of this stuff off as well, like to go pick up something or like go find something that they lost. I think it was like a key or something for the house. They couldn't get in the house until they got the key back. So yeah, we'll drop this stuff here. You know, we have to make this realistic. She would not be going swimming with all of this stuff on, right? Right, we'll pop the mountain bike out. Where could we put the mountain bike? Oh, maybe we put it here. Oh, it's blue, but it works. There we go. That's fine. Right. Whee! Right, let's go swimming. Because I've not done this yet on this island. We'll see what we can find. Here we go. But yeah, I think it was like you had to... I'm sure it was a key I had to find. Nice, there we go. And... there was also, do you guys, I don't know if this was just a Wild World thing. Maybe it was just a Wild World thing. I'm not sure about City Folk. Like I say, I didn't play that very extensively. But you could buy a message in a bottle. What have you missed? Nothing much. Rue is now swimming. So swimming's in this game now. That was added in. That's like New Leaf. Yeah, we got that feature back, which I was very happy about. But yeah, I'm sure it was Wild World where you could learn swimming in winter. Yep. Yeah, you could buy like a message in a bottle and then you could write the message and send it out to sea. And then you could also find them on the beach, and it would be, sometimes it was a message from a player, or sometimes it'd just be like from a random animal or something, or Nintendo. You would sometimes get them from Nintendo as well, like these little random messages, and they were so much fun. They were a fantastic way to like communicate with other players. It's good to know. Yeah. I've not done this yet, so we might as well, we'll do some swimming and we'll swim around the island for a little bit before we wrap up. Get Rue some more money. She owes Tom Nook 2 million. And I think I have 4, so I'd like to get my money up a bit. There we go. Yeah, this will be good to sell all of this stuff. It's the best thing about not giving things to Blathers, you know, you get the money for it. It's kind of like Rave in Stardew when we weren't donating to the museum. We got to sell all the things. Now kind of regretting selling it all. But we needed the money. Oh, little octopus. There we go. Oh, have we caught 10 already? No. Oh no, we've done 5. I was going to say, it's not 10, right? There we go. Midsummer swimmer? No. Nope. Definitely not a midsummer swimmer. Right, there we go. And now we should have our little sea creatures tab. There we are. We might meet Pascal. That would be great if we can meet Pascal. We can give him his little oyster. It's an anemone. The enemy of my anemone is my friend of me. The puns in this game are fantastic. I love them so much. Right, let's carry on going. Just having a very chill swim around the island. Yeah, I'd love to meet Pascal here. That would be great. we have to find. I'm sure it's an oyster or like a no, a clam. Is it not a no? Is it pearl? No, I can't remember. Is it a clam we need for Pascal? Do you know, there's so much in this game that I just haven't done for so long. It's lovely to do all these things again, but I can't remember how some of it works. It's been quite a while. Yeah, I haven't been swimming for so long. Come on, no, don't swim away from me. Yay! Nice, we got a whelk. Okay, let's keep on going. What is a evergreen secret agent name? What? Are you asking for suggestions? Or are you asking what that might be? I don't know. Oh, what are you? Ah! Pine, Jack Pine. Very funny. Pine, Jack Pine. He likes his drinks shaken, not stirred. Come on, come on. No, don't swim away from me, please. Let's make this easy on both of us. Can we catch lobster in the winter? I feel like maybe we can catch lobster in the winter. Because all of the bugs and the fish are seasonal. I can't remember if that was that a thing in New Leaf? I feel like that was a thing, right, in New Leaf, where we had the seasonal bugs and fish. Because your little character could be affected by the weather as well, right? Because I got my little low. I got her out on the DS last week, and she was in a little I can't remember what the top's called. She was in this lovely little shirt with like a little Peter Pan collar and jeans and like little like Ugg boots. And she came out of her house and she was like, she was very hot. So I had to get her changed. And then like if it was winter and she was in like t-shirt and shorts, then she would be cold. I missed that. I loved that. Because you know, I mean, I know there will be some players that will happily run around in flip-flops and t-shirts and shorts and things like in the winter on your island. It's totally fine, you do you. But a lot of us will dress for the weather, right? With our little characters on our islands, and I would love to have the weather effectors again. It was purely the temperature. The only thing I don't mind not having back, that I really didn't like, and I think it was a New Leaf thing. I can't remember if it happened in Wild World, but I don't know if any of you guys remember, if you played a lot during the summer, your character, because they, you know, at this point, even in New Leaf, which was what, like 2012, I want to say, you had one skin tone. There was no diversity with your character whatsoever. You had to be white, which is so not realistic. You could change your eye color and your hair color, and that was it. But yeah, you had to be white. But in summer, if you played a lot every day in summer for a few hours a day, your skin tone would gradually darken because you were getting a tan. And I remember one year, I think it was the first year I got it, I played it a lot, and my character got so dark. And yeah, it just it was weird. That's why you could tan. I know, but it was like it was only for the summer, and that was it. So when this game came along and we finally had some skin tones, it's still not extensive by any means. I feel like they could add so much more to the character customization to this game and still keep it Animal Crossing. Hopefully maybe in the next version, whenever that happens, the character customization is built upon and expanded more. I think they need that now. You had the choice of eye color and hair color before skin tone. Yep, because you went to in New Leaf, you went to Harriet and you would answer Harriet's questions. And depending on what you answered, depended on your hairstyle, your hair color, and your eye color. You didn't get you didn't get like a straight, do you want blue, do you want brown, do you want green for your eyes or anything. You had to answer Harriet's questions. So you either just answered whatever and hoped for the best, or you did what I did and look it up online to find out how to make your character look like you as best you could. Yeah, and then I think in the previous version, oh, we can't hold anything now. Okay, well we'll let you. No, I don't want to. Well, hang on. What have we got duplicates of? The minis can go. There we go. Right, we'll start getting rid of duplicates. We're going to carry on swimming though. I'm not going to head to the shop yet until we get back round to the front of the island. We're on our way there though. But yeah, you could. I think Wild World. And I think this is the same in New Leaf as well. Depending on. No, we'll let you go. Depending on, we're nearly at the shop now. Depending on what you answered with Rover, I think they were both Rover, right? That then would determined like your hair. I think, was it not like hairstyle, hair color, and eye color as well for that, for those questions? I think because my very first Animal Crossing character did not have blue eyes. I have blue eyes in real life. She had brown eyes. And it was just, and I never could change them. And it was weird. I hate it. Yeah, I didn't like that at all. So when I have like a little picture of all of them. All of my little characters through the years, like my Wild World, City Folk, New Leaf, New Horizons, and she is the one. I think she's the only one with brown eyes. I think all of the others I got blue eyes. You made your New Horizons character have a buzz cut like you have your hair in real life. Nice. I love that. Yeah, mine usually have a little plait. When you can get that eventually, I think it's a Harriet hairstyle actually that she can teach you. So yeah, because I often will plait my hair, will braid my hair. I'll say braid, you guys will actually understand me better, I think. You'd be like, what is plait? What? You had to gaslight yourself into thinking your character looked like me, even if it didn't in New Leaf. Aww. Yeah, it's there's definitely a lot to be, you know, we're very, it's good that things have changed with a lot of games where customization comes in now, but it should never have not been like that. Yeah, I wish they'd have had like this sort of thing at the beginning, or put something in sooner to change things. But yeah, like I say, even now when you look at it's still a very small selection of skin tone, eye color, and hair color and hairstyles and things. It's not extensive as maybe it could be when you know, I know it's a different type of game to like say Sims and things like that, but I would love for more options. But still keep obviously our standard little Animal Crossing like character, but just make it so that we can change them up a lot more. You know, have more options. Or even a colour wheel. Give us a colour wheel, Nintendo. That would be wonderful. Just give us a colour wheel. We'll do the rest. That would be great. That I feel would be more accurate for us all. If we had colour wheels. There's a game. I was watching someone stream. It's not out yet. I think they were playing it in like beta. We'll carry on swimming for a little bit longer. We'll go for another 20 minutes, shall we? I'll end at 1:30, so it's like 10 past now, so we'll do another 20 minutes. But yeah, there's a game I was watching. It was in like a, I'm sure it was like a beta. What was it called? Animo, and it's essentially it's another sort of Pokemon style of game. But the customization for your character, even in the beta version, was incredible. The amount you could change on your character, I don't think I've ever seen such an extensive customization option for any part of you. You could change every part of you, and that had a color wheel to it, so you could really like get your coloration to be accurate if that's what you want to go for. If you want to create your character to look specifically like you, having the color wheel option is the best way to do it. And yeah, it had that, but you could change like even the size of your pupils. I think you could change. You could add animations into like your eyes, like you sort of like your anime style. It was kind of that kind of style of thing. So you could change all of that. There was other things as well that were in the customization that I've never come across before, or like heard mentioned, like when you're creating your character. And I thought, you know, if I ever play this game, I think we would just like, if I ever streamed it especially, which I may do when it's released, I think it might be fun to try it out. I think I would spend the entire stream creating my character, and then I'd be like, okay guys, so we gotta end now. Yay! Oh, it's a scallop. I couldn't remember what it was that we needed to get him to come. That's so specific. You love it. Yeah, it is insane. It's called Animo, and it's spelled ANIIMO. Look it up. The creator I was watching stream it, I think, was Sarah Sunstone. She was the main one I'd seen play it. And yeah, if you go to her channel, she should have the streams up, I think. Still as she should have them up as VODs. And she played it, I think, a couple of times, but she went through pretty much everything. I think there's also, I think she made a video on it as well, going into a little bit more detail. And yeah, the amount of stuff that you could do with your character in beta was insane. We have a scallop. Pascal, you can take it if you want. I love this little guy so much. He's so sweet. You can have it. There you go. Thanks for your generosity, man. Can we have some of your wonderful wisdom before you go, please, sir? Since you were cool about the scallop, I left you a cool recipe in return. I probably spend one whole stream on Xenoblade Chronicle X character creation for at most 4 hours, probably, or more. Yes. I'd have to be like really strict with myself, and try to be like really, really decisive. This is why I didn't restart my island online. like doing it stream, because I reset the maps, I think, at least 8, if not more times till I found the map for this island and was like, I like this one, let's do this one. I can't do that on stream. I can't. The only way that I could do it is if say like after this island goes, because it will be going probably next year after I've done my charity event, is if I was like, right, we do the whole thing on stream and I have to pick, I'm not allowed to, you know, maybe set some rules. I'm not allowed to reset. I have to decide on one of the maps that they give me. And it doesn't matter what villages that we start with or fruit or whatever, that it was stuck with that and kind of like set rules for it maybe. But yeah, I couldn't. I mean, I struggle enough with my Stardew Valley character creations and they are not extensive, right? I am like, what top do we wear? Oh, well, we have 2 pearls. Okay. Forget give and take. This is called give and give. That's how we all win. You dig? You spent a good 10 hours on character creation, Xenoblade. Wow. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to lay some truth on you. The deep kind. This is what we're all here for, right? Feel this. Don't let tomatoes confuse you. Are they a fruit or are they a vegetable? Doesn't matter. Just let it go, man. There are far worse things to be bothered about in this world than whether a tomato is a fruit or not. Today's a good day. I adore him so much, so we go follow him. We can go follow him. Look, I don't know whether you guys have ever done this before or know of this, but you could do this in New Leaf as well. Where is he? Where is he gone? Where is he gone? Does he not? Wait. Oh, there he is. Hi! Oh, look at him. He's eating his little scallop. And he's going... You coming this way? I love him so much. Pascal advice. Thank you. Yep. He's just adorable. His little waterproof trousers and suspenders. It's just adorable. He'll eventually swim off. But yeah, you can like bop around with him. But you could do this in New Leaf as well. You could swim around with him in New Leaf. You can't talk to him. That's one thing I would love, is if you could, if there was some way to talk to him. But there, he's gone now. Bye. But yeah, if there was a way to let me pull my camera back up. Yeah, if there was a way to talk to him while he's like swimming around, that would be wonderful. But you can't. But yeah, he is adorable. Alright, come on, stop. There we go. Woo! What have we got? A pearl oyster. Thank you. There was something down here, right? Yes, maybe? I feel like I saw... Yeah, here we go. I thought I saw bubbles. Don't swim away. Thank you. Oh, you got an oyster. What did he... Hang on, we can open our pockets. I can't learn anything. What did he give us? A mermaid sofa. Perfect. That actually might work quite well for what I want to do with this island. I've never really used that furniture. But that... I might get some use out of that this time. Maybe I need to swim more. Come here. No, you don't need to escape me. You're fine. You little shrimp. There we go. Right. Let's keep going. We'll go around the island once more. And then that'll probably get us round to be ready for packing up. So let's come back out this side. I tend to go more towards the fence, so I can sort of see the fence on the edge. That seems to work for me. You have the mermaids set in your basement in game? Oh, nice. So do you have like a whole like little under the sea ocean kind of thing going on, or do you just have you just decided to like work it in with just like a standard room? Ooh, you have a mantis shrimp. Are those the ones that attack the glass? Wait, I need to hang on. Do they attack the glass? There's something that attacks the glass when you turn the light on the tank. Let's have a look. Let's need to find an opening. Here we go. Look here. Right. Oh, I think it is. I think this thing, like... Yeah, look! It breaks the glass. Look! You touch the tank and it breaks the glass. There's actually some really cool ones when you place them. I don't think this does anything. No, he just chills. Yeah, there's one or two that have like... It's always worth placing some of this stuff. Because some of them have some like really interesting like little actions that they do. Whee! Here we go. Or some of them don't go in a tank at all because they're just too big. Yes, you have like an underwater theme. That's cool. We have another pearl. We're finding them a lot. That's our third one. Pascal told us that they were rare. Pascal be lying. Okay, let's see what this one is. You another little... Oh, another one! What is going on here? I don't think I've ever found so many pearls in one go. I would like some of the more like rare like crabs I think that we can get in the what is it, in the winter, which would be good. Like the shark does not go in a tank. Yeah, the big whale shark, that isn't that in like a swimming pool. And I'll tell you what I love that I have around, I think it's Hesse, my like original Animal Crossing island. I caught a lot of the snapping turtles. They don't go in tanks, they just, you place the turtle. I love them so much. Yeah, I have them around in many places on the island. They're just so much fun just to have hanging around. The things that I won't place are there's a spider crab that is terrifying. And I think, is the Mega Eevee, you might know, the snow crab, is the snow crab the same? There's like two of them that are huge crabs. And you place them, they just place as the crab, but they like slowly move. And it's so creepy. Oh, he's wandering towards me. Pascal brought the pearls to you. He really did. He's like, they're so rare, man, and I'll, you know, if you give me scallops, then he'll sometimes give you a pearl for the scallops. I think we've got about 4 or 5 now. Yeah, it's the snow crab and the spider one. They're terrifying. But they like move really slowly. Like, what is that about? You know, just to make them even more terrifying. I mean, they don't walk or anything, but like the little pincers move. And then you have like the poor sunfish who's like in a weird little tank. What is this one? The Dungeness crab. I have no idea if I'm saying that correctly. I apologize if I'm not. But yeah, there's the sunfish. That doesn't sit in a tank, but it looks like it's in a weird little cramped pool. And then I like to catch the beta fish. I usually put one of those in my house. I used to have a beta fish in real life many years ago. I named him Leonard. Leonard the beta. He was a little blue one. He was adorable. I loved him so much. But yeah, so I like to have a little beta. You have a ton of gold roses. Wow, and almost 70 blue roses. That's very good going. And we have no gold roses here. I have 10 blue roses on this island. They're sat on the beach at the moment. They were brought from another island. From my previous island. These are things I save. I have green mums actually that I need to bring from another island. I have them stored elsewhere very kindly. And I also have stored the oh, hello. Can you stay still, please? Stop! I need to catch you. No, she ran out of air. Come on, Roo. Swim. There we go. Oh my goodness. Right, there we go. Okay. Why did that take a lot to get? That was stupid. Oh. Right, let's keep going. Yeah, I need to. I have the lily that. Oh, there's the bubbles back there. We're not going backwards. We keep going forward. Some more seaweed. I can throw this. Oh, can I? I think I'll swap that out actually for something because we can throw that down onto the beach. That counts as decoration, right? Just throwing a load of seaweed down. Maybe, mayhaps. Who knows? But like we can put some here, like on the rock. Make it look nice. Because this doesn't go in a tank or anything. Oh yeah, see? Look at that! And then we can put a piece here. No, we're not showing it off. Don't need to do that. There, look, see? Nice. And maybe we put some here. Oh, did I just hear a shooting star? Did I just hear a shooting star? You have a snorkeling set from Hawaii? Wow, that's cool. Yay, look, we did. I've just totally messed that up. Let's just wait here a second. There we go. We wished it upon a star. You were scared one time when you went snorkeling? What happened? We have to hear this story. I'm going to be getting ready to finish up, but we need to know what happened, Mega Eevee. I've never been snorkeling. Where I used to swim, the pool I used to swim at regularly, they used to have like scuba diving lessons, snorkeling lessons. And I would often sit after my swimming lessons. You could go. There was like a cafe that you could go up into. So we often, as kids, my mum would take me swimming, and then after my lessons, we would go into the cafe and have like a drink or something before we left. And I would often sit and watch like the scuba divers and stuff be in the bottom end of the pool. And it was always fascinating to watch, but yeah, I never ever tried it. A sea turtle was inches away from you. You had to hunt your back out of the water because you weren't allowed to touch the turtles. It was bigger than you, and you're 5'11". Wow, what an incredible thing to. I know that like must have been like scary because like you weren't allowed to touch them, but what an incredible encounter to have. Wow. Oh, I'd love that. Yeah, probably kind of nervous and scared as well, but that would be incredible at the same time. Right, we're going to keep those. We're going to keep that. And we'll do that. There we go. We'll go get Rude changed. We'll throw down these like last couple of seaweed. Thank you. See, this is a good way to make some money. We'll put the money away actually. But yeah, that sounds incredible. Yeah, I've never been like swimming in the open before. Skulls, thank you so very much for gifting a membership. And Donk has got the membership. That's so wonderful. Oh! There we go. That was slightly delayed. I love Streamlabs is on it today, right? I need to maybe have a look at the alert for the gifted subs. The gifted membership, sorry, not subs. We're not on Twitch here. What a gifted subs. That doesn't work here. But that's so lovely. Hi Finn, welcome in. I am going to be wrapping up the stream really soon, but it's lovely to have you here. End of stream, gift a donk, yeah. That's so wonderful. Oh, thank you so much. I really do. I appreciate that. That's so lovely of you. Right, what are we doing? We were not going in storage. Oh no, we've got pearls to put away. Let's put the pearls away. And then we need to drop these couple of seaweed somewhere. We're gonna pop our money away. That loan is ridiculous. Right, so I'm gonna pop the full amount away. And then what I then will do is I like to have at least like 20 odd on me, and I always like to take out the like random amount. So we have a nice round number in our bank. It makes my brain happy, okay? I know it's weird. But right. Let's find somewhere for these couple of pieces of seaweed. I think maybe over... Oh, what if we put them over by the lighthouse up here? Where's the bridge at? Here. Oh! Tarantula number 3. At least I think only one can spawn at a time, so it's not like you're gonna get jumped by another one. She's good. Come on, chill, okay? Just chill, you're fine. No, you're fine. Nothing's gonna happen to you, I promise. Net is your friend. I think I can catch it, I think, when I let go now. I never know if I'm close enough at times. I have this fear that I swing and then it gets me because I'm not close enough to it. That's so scary. We've had like 3 of them. You went swimming with manta rays as well. They're massive. Yeah, they look huge. What an experience you've had. That's incredible. Yeah, look, I like that. And then we can pop this one up here. These won't be staying here. But I'm hoping it counts as some little bits of decoration, right? There we go. Biggest animal I've ever encountered is an elephant. And that was in South Africa. That was pretty incredible. I went for a walk with them. That was so much fun. But yeah, I've never like snorkeled or scuba dived or anything like in oceans and stuff. I've never swum in the ocean or the sea. Oh, hello Shari. Oh, we're going to learn a reaction. Okay. Ever hear a story so creepy that you get a cold chill right down to your bones, cheeky? One of my favourite reactions is perfect for that. Watch! So alright, speaking of bones, did you know we settled on top of an ancient burial ground? What? I hope she's making that up! The underwater is too terrifying for me. Honestly, yeah. I kind of... Yeah, I don't think I'd like it either. Especially not now. I'm definitely not as strong a swimmer as I used to be. But yeah, that would terrify me. Maybe also because the water that, like, open water I've encountered, it's not like it's crystal clear and beautifully blue. The sea I am next to, you don't want to swim in there. Not at all. You do think you saw a shark when swimming with the rays, but it was too far to tell. Ugh. As long as it wasn't a great white, I think you'd be okay. That's right. There's dinosaur bones all over the place if you know where to look, which means dino ghosts. Well, we do dig up fossils. She's kind of not wrong here, okay? There is some truth to this story, if you really think about it. Only 5% of all waters have been explored, and that's terrifying. Yeah, can you imagine? Can you imagine what else is down there? I don't want to. I'm not going to be the one to go find out either. That's someone else's job. Thank you very much. Okay. Right, shall we get Rue dressed? Back into her warm clothes. Here, look, she's caught a cold. She's been out in the freezing waters. Right, let's pop our boots on. And take off our wetsuit. We'll pop that on. And put that on. And our little socks. And our little knit cap. There we go. Let's put these things away. Should we quickly go and sell this tarantula so then I don't have to have it in my pocket overnight? And then we'll end outside of the shop, I think. But this has been so much fun. I love a really nice chill villager hunt. We will definitely be doing more. I think that plot will auto-fill tomorrow, the one that I put down. At least now we know. Mistakes were made, but at least now we know. I might do a hunt tomorrow and just see who comes. But then what I might do is not sell any land, and then we could do another stream at the end of the month, not next week, the week after. We could do another villager hunt for the end of the month as well and see who we get. I think that would be quite fun because next week is our variety games week, and I thought it might be fun to play Ever After Falls for the week. I kind of like, I mean, it's fun to obviously like try out different things throughout the week, like for the 3 streams that we do. But I'd like to play that quite extensively with you guys on stream. So I think playing it for the week would be good, because I want to do the same with Stray when I do eventually feel like actually I feel like I can cope with playing that. So yeah, we will have a Stray week. Maybe we hang on for that to like maybe autumn. So yeah, we can. So in the past, like our variety games week has been, we've played something different from our normal playthroughs for the 3 streams, and we've done something different each of those streams. But yeah, it would be nice to sort of really get into Ever After Falls, because I feel like with the story and things for it, 1 stream maybe not enough. So we'll be playing that all of next week. So it'll be Ever After Falls week next week. When in the fall for Stray, maybe it'll be probably either like September, October, one of those. And our variety games week is always the last full week of the month. So it's always then. And you guys will know like the week or so before. Okay, let's just get rid of these silly little red dots that always bother me. Right. Good night, Timmy and Tommy. Thank you for your service. and we are going. Devon, no, no, sorry, you can't. I can't add you. I'm leaving now. No, but it was nice to have you pop into the chat. I am actually wrapping up stream right now, but it was lovely to have you in chat, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm one of your favorite YouTubers. Well, that's very kind of you. I really appreciate that. But yeah, I am wrapping up stream. I'm so sorry. I'm about to go. I'm already streamed longer than normal. But we've had a fun stream. If you want to catch up with what we've been doing, the VOD will be up once YouTube has processed it. So yeah, and I will be back on Friday. But this has been really fun. We have Poppy coming to our island, and we will see who I get. I'll probably share who I get in the Discord from that the plot that we put down yesterday. So then you guys know who we've got, and then yeah, in another couple of weeks we can do this all over again and find someone else, which will be fun. But guys, this has been wonderful. Thank you so much again to Schools for gifting a member, and welcome to membership for Donk as well, which is lovely. so sweet. But I will see you all on Friday. Oh, thank you very much, you too. To you both. Fingers crossed it doesn't take an hour. Yeah, right. Oh, yeah. I think it's gonna be a long one, so we'll be fine. We will see. Oh, you guys are very welcome. I always love hanging out with you all. It's these streams are definitely the highlight of the week for me. So yeah, I love it. I love it so much. You're all so wonderful. But yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day, guys, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or night. I will see you on Friday. And in the meantime, take care. Have a good day tomorrow. And stay safe and play cozy games. Bye, guys.